Going to meet a couple of folks right now. Mom is here, Morgan's here, and Ophelia's here. And I love that name because I never met an Ophelia in person, Ophelia. So nice to meet you. You're 8, right?
Yeah.
8, okay. And Morgan is 10.
Yeah.
And Mom is Jackie.
Exactly.
And your story, because I'm just starting getting caught up on notes here. Your story is about Morgan and his diagnosis. And he was how old? He's 10 now. How old did you get, or was he rather, when you got the cancer diagnosis?
He was just over 2.5.
And did it kind of come out of nowhere? Were there signs? What happened?
Well, it seemed to come out of nowhere for us. Maybe the month leading up to his diagnosis, his behavior was different. He was very tantrumy, and I just assumed he was going through a new stage. And we brought him into the emergency room on a Sunday night because over that weekend, he was just so lethargic. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to play. He didn't want to do anything except sit on our laps or lie down. And his stomach was big. And we just didn't want to wait till the morning to call the doctor's office. So we brought him to the emergency room. My husband was staying at home with my daughter. We were in the middle of supper when we decided to do this. And he was triaged by the nurses here. And the look on the nurse's face when she touched his stomach and saw his vital signs just sent alarm bells off in my mind, and it scared me. So I called my husband and I told him something is seriously wrong. I don't know what, and I don't want to be here by myself. So ask somebody to come stay with Ophelia, and please come to the hospital now.
And then you got the diagnosis?
Yeah, so they did an x-ray, and they couldn't really tell anything from the x-ray, and they did an ultrasound of his stomach, and they came back to tell us that he has cancer. And they couldn't tell if it was coming from the liver or the kidney because the tumor was so big it was touching both organs.
Where do you go from? I mean, first of all, you get that diagnosis, and I can't imagine what it must have been like for you to react and say, like, how, where, you had no sign. I mean, you talked about one day when it was, something wasn't normal, but you kind of chalk that up to the terrible twos, right? I mean, These things happen, and then you get this, and what happened next?
Well, I sort of feel like the room went black, and I was, on the Charlie Brown, when the teacher's talking and it's all garbled.
Blah, 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 yeah.
That's what it sounded like in my head. And I couldn't really process anything, and I just knew... I don't know. I just knew that we had to ignore that and keep going as if everything was normal. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to process anything.
So he needed emergency radiation. It had to happen quickly, right?
Yeah, everything had to happen extremely quickly. The biopsy, from day to day, the plan would change. They were going to do the biopsy later in the week, and then they decided they have to do the biopsy as soon as possible. And right after his biopsy, before they even knew the genetics of the tumor, they sent him for emergency radiation to just stop the tumor from growing because it was increasing in size so fast.
So how long ago we're talking now? This
is May 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty healthy little guy right here.
He's doing great.
Morgan, how are you?
Good.
What do you do? Like, what are you doing today when you were here at the hospital? You were like running around. Did you see a bunch of people you knew?
I didn't see any people who I knew, but I would ride a tricycle around the floor.
They let you ride a tricycle here?
Yeah.
Inside?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wow, what else did you get to do?
Play in the playroom, take toys out from the clinic, make pizza.
Make pizza? Did you get to eat the pizza after you make it?
Yeah.
No. Did you bring any?
Huh?
Did you bring any pizza?
No.
Where'd it go?
In my stomach.
Oh. You mean there's none to share?
No.
Was it a very small pizza?
No.
You ate a giant pizza and didn't bring any? It was good?
Yeah.
Yeah, lucky you. So you got a lot of stuff to do here, right, when you get to the Children's?
Yeah.
You like it here?
Yeah.
Good for you. You look great, by the way. He looks, I mean, you'd obviously never know. It's kind of a weird thing to say.
Yeah,
he looks perfectly normal.
He's been in remission for 5 years.
That's great.
He's just learning and growing and thriving and doing everything that a kid should be doing.
What do you have to do now? Do you still have to come back for regular checks here? What's the sort of...
Yeah, so the Morgan was on part of a clinical trial as part of a maintenance treatment. So the follow-up was quite rigorous. For a while, it was every 3 months he would do scans, like MRIs and body scans, and then it went to every 6 months.
Okay.
And then every year now it's just follow-ups, regular follow-ups.
Listen, obviously it's nice to hear a story like that go from, like you said, when you're kind of don't even know how to react when you get that diagnosis at the outset till here you go, you got a healthy little guy.
Yeah.
Seems pretty together. So for all the folks listening today, this is another one of those stories that has worked out so well here at the Children's, and I know it means a lot to you today to be able to sit here and tell this story and realize that, you know what, people need to help because this place does remarkable work, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really incredible. They know how to make it feel like you can be at home. It's not a home. It's nowhere close to a home, but everyone, all of the staff, all the doctors, all the nurses, they're just really incredible, caring people, and everything that Morgan had access to at the hospital just made it that much easier.